Hi everybody, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a good day. So today we are going to be talking about the tongue. Yes, your tongue. Your tongue is actually a very useful tool when masticating, chewing, or any sort of eating. Mainly our mouths are used for eating. So the way your tongue helps is that when you're chewing, your jaw's just moving up and down. So the tongue, when there's food on it, the tongue pushes the food to your right and left side so you can eat. You can also control it if like one side of your mouth is painful, then you could push it to the other side. Now your tongue also it's a very strong muscle. It pushes it against your teeth, and your teeth grind it and you swallow it. That's when you chew, and that's how you get your energy. So from there, your tongue also has taste buds. Now we evolved taste buds to help us to eat good, to find healthy and non-poisonous food in the wild. So your tongue has the bitter taste. So when you eat it, so if you eat something that's poisonous, it'll be bitter, so you know to spit it out. But when you eat something safe, it can be either sweet, savory, or something else. And from there, you can know whether it tastes. Taste can really determine a lot as well. In a survival situation, you can eat something and see. There's actually a rule for the food. If you rub it, so basically the rule is, you take it and then you look at it. If there's any like sharp thorns or anything around, or you look around it if it's only that bush or any other bushes, such as a berry. If you see the berry and there's nothing and it looks okay, you can pick it up and then you hold it and then see it, and then you hold it, then you look and examine it, and then you can rub a piece of it on your skin and wait a long time, around 2 to 3 hours, to see if there's any rashes or anything. So then after that, you can eat a tiny piece of it, a very tiny piece, and put it in your mouth and eat it. And you have to wait 8 hours. Yes, exactly 8 hours. And if it tastes weird, you should spit it out. If it tastes like soapy, then you should definitely spit it out. Now, speaking of which, your tongue can also helps you speak. Right now I'm talking, you can actually, if you concentrate when you speak, you can feel your tongue moving up and down, left and right, and getting into peculiar shapes. So that helps you speak. And not just your tongue, your teeth as well. Tongue helps your teeth to speak. And as well as the fact that it's a very useful muscle as well. It's connected by, some people might have like a small tendon on the bottom half of your jaw that connects your tongue to the bottom half of your jaw. Some people don't have it. And with your tongue, you can actually also do some very unique things. You can make butterflies. Like I seen people online, they make like cones with they make like 3 split ends with their tongue. Now I don't know if that's real or not. Comment if you think it's real. Some people have a split end tongue as well, but it's not like a snake's tongue where it's like sharp. It's like just a split. Now I don't know why that's caused, but you can also use your tongue to gleek. Gleeking is basically shooting a stream of saliva out of your mouth. Now I can't do that, and I don't know anyone who can do that. But that also comes with dangers for having a very big tongue. A big tongue can actually cause your airways to be blocked and not allow you to breathe, and it will be hard for you to breathe. And for any sort of throat surgery, it will be harder because your tongue, if they're entering through the mouth, then your tongue can block it, or it'll be too big that it will block your airways. Your tongue is also, it's a muscle, so it has neurons, and your brain sends those signals to your tongue, so you can move it around and help you, and to trigger when it's chewing or swallowing, and help with those activities. Your tongue is a whole muscle, but it's actually also made up of 8 different muscles combined into one. Now your tongue, even it's a muscle, but it also has small taste buds on it. And it's not like those tiny cone, those are papillae. The taste buds are on top of that. So you have around 3,000 to 10,000 taste buds. And every 10 days, so if they're damaged, they repair themselves, or if they're old, they repair themselves. Your tongue can, and sticking it out is usually seen as a joking insult or something funny or some kind. But in Tibet, it's actually a common greeting between people. So yeah, but don't do it in other cultures. You might get a slap. If your dog's tongue is always sticking out of its mouth whenever it exercises, that's mainly due to the fact that it increases in size to help with blood flow. The blue whale's tongue, just the tongue alone, weighs up to 2.7 tons. Your tongue can help you say over 90 words a minute. When you're tasting, you can't really taste anything till saliva moisten, and then from there you mainly taste salty things first because salt dissolves in your saliva fast. So between something sugary and something salty, you taste the salty thing first. Now your tongue actually has an imprint, and that imprint is like similar to your fingerprint but not like your fingerprint. Every person has a unique tongue print. Now regular cleaning of your tongue can actually help you reduce conditions like osteoporosis, pneumonia, heart attack, and diabetes as well. A tongue's appearance can also be tested to see if the person's healthy or not. Doctors use this. Sometimes they'll say, and ask you to stick out your tongue when you're at the doctor's and not the dentist sometimes. They can see whether you're sick or not, and when you're pink, you're fine and you're healthy, but when it's yellow, you might have a stomach ache or a fever. And if it's white, it might be a fungus infection. Now, I know some people like to have piercings all over their body, especially tongue piercings. Tongue piercings or mouth piercings of any kind are not good for you because you could bite it and you could crack one of your teeth, or you could have a lot of bacteria and get a bacterial infection if you get a tiny cut on your tongue. Or you could tear your tongue if it comes out. Not brushing your tongue can actually lead to worse bad breath, including which means that you have a higher chance of mouth cancer if you continue having a lot of bad breath, or you could even get gingivitis or gum cancer. Now, your heart isn't the only organ working 24/7 a day. Your tongue as well, pushing saliva to the back of your throat to moisten it. The phrase "cat got your tongue" actually comes from quite a brutal origin. So back 2,500 years ago, slaves, peasants, soldiers who disobeyed the king would get their tongues cut off and given to the king's cat. And that's how the phrase "cat got your tongue" was formed. That's all for today. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I hope you all have a good time. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and hit that notification bell. Thank you. Bye.